actually waking up to who you are, and then you see the world as it really is. And that's a pretty darn peculiar place to find yourself. To realize what you really are, and then to see the world as it really is. And then to operate from your true nature. Because your true nature operates in such different and confusing ways, at least if you're thinking about it, than the ego. The ego always operates out of self-interest. I'm sure you've all noticed that. We've all had personal, intimate, nauseating experience of But the fact that it does so isn't even wrong. You see, it's just that's how they operate. That's how egos operate. It's not that they're bad for operating that way. It's not that they've somehow missed the mark. Actually, when egos are operating according to self-interest, they're doing the only thing they actually can do. You can only operate from self-interest as long as you think you have a self. When you realize that you're not really a self, then operating from self-interest just simply doesn't make any sense anymore. So this truth of our own nothingness, no-thingness. Nothingness is a bad word, but it's one of the best out there. For the truth of our being, our nothingness, our nobodiness. In one sense, a very good word, because we realize that we literally are nothing. That we come back actually into our own absence. And only then do we discover what's actually living this life. What we really are. What's actually looking through your eyes. What's actually been present all the time. And so we could call that nothingness. No-thingness. And yet that's sort of a misleading term, because it makes the mind think that nothingness is nothingness. It doesn't get across the point that nothingness is much closer to pure potential. In pure potential, there is nothing that it's become yet, right? It hasn't become a something. Not even a very slight something. We come back to what we really are. We actually realize that unborn potential, which has no form and no shape, is actually what we are.